This is a faceless analysis of a machine with more personality than most. We are here to deconstruct the myth, to understand the what, and more importantly, the why. The Dragster exists in a category of one, a hyper-naked bike that prioritizes theatricality and tactile feedback over comfort and convenience. It is the antithesis of the Japanese universal standard, a deliberate and beautiful protest against the ordinary. Today, we analyze its three core pillars: the SCS transmission, a technological marvel; the RR chassis and suspension, a lesson in precision; and the soul of the machine, its 798cc triple-cylinder engine. At its core lies a masterpiece of internal combustion, a 798cc inline three-cylinder engine. But this is no ordinary power plant. It is a study in balancing opposing forces. MV Agusta engineers incorporated a counter-rotating crankshaft. This is not just for show. As the engine spins in one direction, the crankshaft spins in the opposite, effectively canceling out gyroscopic precession. The result? A motorcycle that changes direction with an almost supernatural lightness, defying its physical weight. Furthermore, it employs a radial valve train with DLC-coded finger followers, technology trickled down from MotoGP. This allows the engine to rev freely to over 13,000 RPM, producing 140 horsepower in a ferocious linear crescendo. But the true magic is in its character. The power delivery is sharp, immediate, and demanding of respect. The sound is a unique mechanical symphony, a gurgle at low revs that transforms into a piercing, high RPM wail from its triple underseat exhaust. It is an engine that doesn't just propel you, it communicates with you constantly. This brings us to the Dragster's most revolutionary and controversial feature, the SCS, Smart Clutch System. Many call it a semi-automatic. That is an oversimplification. It is a mechanical masterpiece with an electronic brain. The SCS eliminates the traditional clutch lever. There is a clutch, but it is centrifugal and managed by a robotized actuator. Here is how it works. You use the clutch like a scooter to pull away from a stop, smooth and effortless. Once moving, you never need to touch the clutch again. You can shift gears with the traditional foot lever, or use the thumb-operated quickshifter on the left handlebar. Upshifts, downshifts, all are seamless, clutchless, and instantaneous. The brilliance is in its dual nature. It offers the convenience of an automatic in stop-and-go traffic, but the full, engaging control of a manual transmission when you ride with intent. It is not for the purist who craves the clutch-up wheelie, but for the rider who values unbroken focus and razor-sharp shifts mid-corner. It is a system that asks you to relearn what you know about riding. To contain this fury, you need an equally exceptional chassis. The Dragster uses a laser-cut tubular steel trellis frame coupled with an aluminum single-sided swing arm. This is not just aesthetically stunning. It provides a specific blend of lateral rigidity and torsional flex, offering sublime feedback. Suspension is handled by fully adjustable top-shelf Öhlins components, a Nix fork up front, and a TTX shock at the rear. This is track-level hardware, allowing you to dial in the ride from plush street compliance to racetrack stiff precision. When it's time to slow down, the anchors are nothing short of phenomenal. Twin 320mm floating discs are clamped by radial-mounted Brembo Stylema monoblock calipers. The initial bite is ferocious, the progression is linear, and the power is absolute. It is a braking system that inspires unshakable confidence, matching the accelerative potential of the engine. So what is it like to live with this artifact? The riding position is aggressive. Low, narrow handlebars force you into a committed forward lean. The seat is famously minimalistic, a literal bum stop. It is not built for touring. The electronic suite is comprehensive, with 8-level traction control, multiple engine maps, and an up-down quickshifter. But the interface can feel dated and complex compared to modern TFT displays. Every element, from the exquisite welds on the frame to the way the light catches the subtle curves of the tank, speaks of a hand-built obsession. You are constantly aware that you are riding something special, something rare. The 2021 MV Agusta Dragster 800 RR SCS is not a perfect motorcycle. It is expensive, demanding, and impractical. But perfection was never the goal. The goal was to create an uncompromising expression of mechanical art. It is a bike that engages all your senses, that challenges your skills, and rewards your passion. It is a reminder that in an increasingly homogenized world, there are still those who dare to be different, who dare to be difficult, and who dare to be sublime. It is not for everyone, but if you are one of the few who understands, nothing else will do. If you appreciated this deep dive into the details, please subscribe for more faceless analyses of the world's most fascinating machines. Let us know in the comments what you think of the Dragster's SCS system. Revolutionary or redundant?